everyone, as you all know, I am the Respectful Matka and welcome to Anything for Life. Now, today, as you know, this is another Anything for Life upload for the Kobo Libra color because I'm just obsessed with this device. So let's get to it. And what I'm going to be doing for this video, as you read the title, I'm going to be installing the NickelMenu on the Kobo Libra color and showing you how to do so as well. Let's get started. Okay, so for the first step you'll need to do to get your NickelMenu is a pretty fairly easy one. What you'll need to do is, again, you'll need a computer for this one. I'm having a Windows laptop, and I'll guide you through each step by step I'll show you how to do it. Firstly, take your USB cable that you've connected to your computer and plug it into your Kobo. Give it a second. Click connect, and it will say this. Let's move on to the next step. So the first thing we'll need to do to install the NickelMenu on the Kobo Libra color is a pretty important step. And first, we'll need to Google it. Okay, of course. So, first thing, you'll need to go to Google Chrome or any web browser that you'll know. You'll need to search up in the Google taskbar. Oh, I don't know if you can read that. It says the Kobo NickelMenu. So you'll need to search up Kobo NickelMenu and and the first link you'll see is either GitHub or pgaskin.net. What you'll need to do is click that one. That link is the correct one, and you'll get the documentation for the NickelMenu. Now, the next thing you'll need to do is install it over your Kobo. I'm going to be following this installation procedure. So the first thing we'll need to do is connect our Kobo e-reader to the computer. We've done that. Now we'll need to download the KoboRoot.tgz. At this time of this recording, it's version 0.5.4. So, you'll need to download the KoboRoot.tgz folder. When that's downloaded onto your download folder, you'll be ready to move on to the next step. Now, first, you'll need to do this. Let's go to the file folder section, and let's open the Kobo e-reader. So, first, if this didn't automatically open up for you, then you'll need to go to this PC, go to Kobo e-reader, and go to the .kobo folder. If you don't see this folder, that means you're probably on Mac. What you have to do then is you'll have to use the command, the command here on the screen, and you'll be good to go. Once you're done, you'll be able to find the .kobo folder. Open the .kobo folder. The next step is to drop that file onto the .kobo folder. This will allow you to find a NickelMenu on your Kobo. So, I'm going to go back to files. Now I'm back on the .kobo folder. I have already made a pre-installation Kobo file, and that's over here. Now, what you want to do here is drag the KoboRoot.tgz file to the .kobo folder. Be very careful. Make sure that it goes to the .kobo folder. Don't put it in any other file or you might mess it up. Okay, give it a second, and you should be able to see the file right here. To double check everything is correct, go back to the .kobo folder and check if you can see the top to KoboRoot.tgz. Please do not unzip this file. You have no need to. Thank you. Let's move on to the next step. P.S. Please eject your Kobo Libra color. I almost forgot. Just remember to do that. Thank you. Bye. Soon, it will start updating as if there is a new update. This is actually just our NickelMenu. Please wait and please do not turn off your e-reader. Give it a second. It is flashing the new firmware. Please do not power off. Let's fast forward. Okay, looks like it's updating. Okay, it's coming back in and off. Okay, perfect. We can take off. I'm gonna put in my pin. Give me a second. Okay, perfect. you should be able to see the brand new file called the NickelMenu. Well, I mean, it doesn't look like it's doing much, is it? Well, there is a big fix to that. There's a lot of stuff you can do with the NickelMenu, and I'm going to show you what. Let's go and look into the documentation and create our own script. Let's do it now. Firstly, you'll have to remember to take back your cable and plug it back into your computer. All good. Let's move on to the next step. So again, I've made my own config file, and I'll tell you what I need that for later. Firstly, to start the installation process, we'll need to go back to the This PC section. Then, go to the Kobo e-reader section. Okay, perfect. Oh, wait. You should be able to see a new folder now called .ads. This is essential for our NickelMenu. Oh, there's a handy-dandy folder called NM. Let's press it. Okay, then we'll see a doc. Now, this doc is your NM configuration file. I would say do not remove it. And this will allow you to run whatever commands you want on your Kobo, basically jailbreaking it. Now, the first thing you'll have to remember while doing this is that it's completely safe. There is a fail-safe integrated into the NickelMenu that if anything goes wrong, it will automatically remove. You'll all be fine. Now, and it's 100% legal, so that's another thing. Anyways, let's move on. So now this documentation is in the file format. What we'll need to do now is we'll need to open this with a file. Now, what we'll need to do is click the enter button and open with an app. Now, this app can be any sort of notepad. If you're a regular individual like me, just use Notepad. If you're cool, then open Notepad++. Go ahead, do your thing. Give it a second. And cool. This is the NickelMenu. Now, this is the script where you'll need to learn everything. I mean, it's basically like learning a new coding language. I would say don't do any of that. I've already made a config file that I have in a Google Drive, and I'll show you that really quickly. And I will be giving the link will be in the description. And this is my NM config. Now, this has everything you would possibly need. That has all the commands and everything you'll need. And I have to give personal thanks to Reddit. Thank you, bro. You're very helpful. Anyways, now that you have the NM config file, I'm going to go back to the file folder and open up the Kobo. Now, I would say keep this, okay? Just download my file or whatever other file you find on the internet. Now, you'll need to go to the .kobo files that I've made. Then drag the NM config file. Oh, sorry. Now, let's look at all the commands this one can do. Let's go and open this with Notepad or Notepad++. Okay, perfect. Now, what I've already done here is a quick coding session that I spent a lot of time on, so thank me. There's all these sort of stuff, like we have a sketchpad that I made, that I've coded. It's pretty simple, actually. Then you can move on. Then we have invert screen, invert orientation, dark mode, kfmon, the IP address of where you're connected currently, your import books, invert screen, open a pop-up, any sort of this sort of stuff, connect to USB, dark mode, sleep, reboot, and on. Now, another thing I've also did, if I can see it, so this is the send to Kobo. This is a very useful feature. If you need any sort of books, it's the send to dgazz.se. Very good, very good. So yeah, you'll just be able to do that. Okay, now that we understand what this can do, let's close out of this folder. And now we'll need to drag it to where we want to put it. Now, let's go to the Kobo e-reader and let's expand it. Go back to the Kobo folder. And go, to the .ads folder. Then go to NM. Then we can put our drive here. I'm going to open a new one. And I'm going to get my Toshiba. Kobo files, nmconfig, and drop it over here. Perfect. Now we have the nmconfig loaded. Now, what we'll need to do now is we'll need to eject the e-reader and get things sorted. Once you've ejected it, everything should work smoothly. Let's try it. Okay, so I've just ejected it, and let's give it a second for it to import whatever it has to do. Okay, now let's check the NickelMenu. Config error. Okay, I think I'll need to fix this. 1 second, I'll be back, guys. Okay, sorry guys, I think I just got it to work. There was this weird telenet thing that I just accidentally put in that was left from an earlier documentation. Now everything works. So I mean, yay! Now the NickelMenu actually works, and that's really cool, right? So what stuff you can do on the NickelMenu is, for example, we can open up Sketchpad, and this is really cool because now what you can do, it's a really cool app that you can, it's like a Sketchpad. It's really cool, right? And you can save, you can clear, you can refresh, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's pretty simple, very fun. There's a lot of other stuff you can do with this. For example, we can just connect to USB, connect, and then perfect. That's all you have to do. So yeah, it's pretty perfect, honestly. This is a really perfect system, and I just love the NickelMenu. So give some congratulations to Patrick Gaskin for making the NickelMenu. Thank you very much. You're very helpful, kind sir. Yeah, so now that I finally have NickelMenu on it, it's really simple actually to get the NickelMenu up and going. But yeah, now it's perfect. So yeah, hope you have fun with your NickelMenu, and hope you find some other script that works a little bit better. But my one still works, by the way. I like my message, bro. All right, see you later. Bye.